Carlie, it's Jessica. So we were talking on Twitter and I follow you and I love you. And so I saw that you put a picture of your spray tan and how it looked a little bit orange. And I spray tan all the time, especially for events or when I have events at work that I need to be tan for, or even just in the summer in LA. I spray tan all the time. So I have a few tips and tricks of things that I use that maybe in the future you can use while you're spray tan. The first one is primers. I use a primer that is by Norvell, I believe, and it's pink, and it's just a clear primer, and I put it all over right before I get in the tanning booth. In fact, like I said, I leave it at the tanning salon so that I don't lose it here, and it's always just there. So it's a primer that I put all over. I also put a special face primer on, and that one's by Skin Miracle. And then I also put the hand barrier. I do not put it in between my fingers. I just go ahead and I just put it right on the palms of my hand. I don't put it in between because I don't want to get that look that you can see, like the white versus the brown. And I also only put it on the bottoms of my feet, not in between my toes. And then when I get out, I take my towel and I pat dry all over, and then I take extra pressure near my face. So I take a towel and I put extra pressure near my face, and I definitely pat that dry a little bit more. And then, special secret to your face, I take a baby wipe and I put any place that I normally would not bronze with bronzer. So I put it all right here because we don't need any type of mustache, and then I put it a little bit down here because sometimes I get a little dry down here, and then I put it right in between my eyebrows. And I take that baby wipe and I make sure to get as much of it off. Not too much. You don't want too much of a contrasting color. I just kind of take two swipe here, and then down here. Right after I get out, I take the door of the spray tan booth and I use that to fan, and I count to 15. I do it 15 times, and it's kind of cold and you're like, ah, but it kind of helps dry up any of the extra stuff that we don't want. So I take the door and I also do that 15 times to kind of just fan that off. Hat dry the rest of my body, and I make sure to let it dry as much as possible before I get dressed, and I also put on really loose fitting clothes. And normally my spray tans, especially with that primer, last me 7 to 8 days. Then I do not take a shower until the next morning. I let it completely dry. And that's kind of my tips to my spray tan. I get spray tan all the time. You know, LA, we have all sorts of stuff that we need to do. So those are my tricks. I hope they helped, and I can't wait to see more tweets from you. I know you should be following me on Twitter too because we're fun. And I'll talk to you soon. See you, Carlie. Love you.